Welcome to the JAMODI podcast. We are all surrounded by amazing coaches and leaders. So let's get an inside look at not just what they do, but how they do what they do. After all, becoming the best versions of ourselves is JAMODI, just a matter of doing it. Coach, before I let you go, I want to take you through the speed round. These are quick questions just so get to know you a little bit better. Sound good?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Favorite ice cream flavor?
Oh, milk and cookies, Ben and Jerry's, hands down. That was too quick. I almost said it before you asked it.
You did. Favorite cereal, since you're a big fan of that as well.
Yeah, that's a tough one because I had so many. I would say Crunch Berries. That's definitely.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Greatest shooter of all time?
Steph Curry, hands down.
Texting or talking?
Talking all day long, man. We got to get face to face with people, man. Yep.
Do you FaceTime quite a bit on the phone?
I don't actually. I don't. I probably should. I enjoy that more. A couple kids I do that with, but mostly just talk. Yeah.
Nice. Best basketball movie of all time?
Oh man, for me it was Hoop Dreams. I took my mom. I made my mom go to that movie, and she was like, "That was the worst movie ever. It was so long. It was so long, 3 hours, and I couldn't get enough of it. I loved it. You know, it was like one of the first ever times you saw like a real life documentary behind the scenes of somebody going through that process, high school, college, the ups and downs, the hard life that sport can be. And I just couldn't get enough of that. I was in middle school, I think at the time, maybe early school. So that for me was the top one. Yeah.
That was great. Yeah. Now I'm in Texas where there's no shot clock, sadly, but for high school, shot clock or no shot clock?
Shot clock, man. Make those kids, they got to decide, make decisions. I hate the stall ball. I don't like. I understand it, but I just hate that it affects the game so much.
Favorite holiday?
Man, I probably would just go with Christmas. Thanksgiving is nice to be with family, but I don't like Thanksgiving food, so I have to go with Christmas, I think.
Yeah. You don't like Thanksgiving food?
No, not the traditional, not like a big turkey guy, not stuff.
Yeah.
My wife's Greek. She we try to have like stuff we like, lamb.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
And all that. Yeah.
You already mentioned the book Unplugged, but what book would you give someone?
There was a book that I gave out probably 20 times years ago. It's by Paul Chek, Chek. It's called How to Eat, Move, and Be Healthy. And I found that early in my career off a recommendation of a friend, and that just opened my eyes to be like, wow, maybe nutrition has a bigger effect on us than we think. And he really went into depth there that regarding that subject and movements, and it was some very unorthodox ways to go about training. But I really found that book to be powerful to like sort of look deeper past traditional mindset of nutrition and training stuff. And so I probably have handed that book out, at least 20 times years ago. Yeah.
A couple more. How many cups of coffee do you drink per day?
So if I go past one, then I'm a little bit antsy, which I did today. So I'm a little bit not good for me. I actually do better when I'm off of it, but I just like coffee. I love coffee. So
it's more the ritual for me, I think, than actually like I'm so far past my caffeine threshold that I don't even feel that. But I love the taste, and like just even while I'm on this talk, like just kind of getting this. I don't know.
Yeah. It's definitely powerful. I only started drinking coffee about 10 years ago. Never had it, and started it really for the performance benefits, because a friend of mine was like, man, you got to have coffee before you work out. It's going to help a lot. I tried it. I was like, wow, I really feel the difference. So I really started on the performance side, but I do go on and off of long periods because I think it's good to like restabilize.
Yeah, I need to do that.
I see people all the time. I got guys that work here for me that are like drinking coffee late at night. There's no question if you're having it late at night, your sleep is affected in a negative way, even though they say they can sleep, but their patterns, their rhythm is not on if you're drinking coffee super late. I know people do it a lot, but not for me.
Last one in basketball, who is the GOAT?
Oh, Michael Jordan, man. That's not even a question. That's a simple question. Michael Jordan.
What a stupid question.
And I don't think we can say like this is of course just opinion based, but I don't, people could argue, well, a lot of the kids will say it's LeBron, it's whoever, Kobe. A lot of it, I think, depends on who you watched growing up.
That's right.
Of course,
Yeah.
for me, it's Michael Jordan, and then prior to me, people will say, you know, the Oscar Robinsons, the Wilts, the Kareems, the Bill Russells. But I think just with MJ and really how he just transformed the league, he transformed the shoe culture in the world. You know, I just think he has so many levels of how he changed how we looked at basketball, how much money it's making now. For me, he's the one. Kobe is a very close second there. And then LeBron would be shortly behind those guys. LeBron's been tremendous, obviously. And what he's doing now in the playoffs is just, it's wild. You know, it's really incredible fun to watch. But for me, it's a Michael Jordan thing, man. He's just, and then to leave a sport, go to another sport, come back and redominate. I mean, come on.
Insane.
Man. Yeah, that's just, it's not normal. Not normal.
Yep.
Thank you for checking out today's episode. Please take a moment to subscribe to this podcast, share it with your fellow coaches, and find us on social media for what's coming up next on the JAMODI podcast. It's just a matter of doing it.